Welcome to Arlow's weekly run out at Muriwai. Now, he gets out there and he immediately goes free range. You'll notice how he's powering off to the creek to jump in for a swim, and he treats it like a bit of a day spa. Loiters, swims, finds friends. Now, these two beautiful black dogs are out there, and he always crouches down and lets them approach, and then they go play extreme adventure with each other. And he just nudges them, and basically Arlow's about 17 months old and he's just entirely free range. Here he is out into the surf with a bit of a saltwater treatment. Now this is the law of attraction and distraction. Now you'll notice that four-wheel drive there, well, he runs over to get into their football game and he's immediately welcomed, and he wants to become an All Black. And he gets in there trying to get the ball off these guys for about 10 minutes, and they loved having him around and were very accommodating and teased him endlessly. Well, he got bored with that, and then he runs back to see me what I'm doing. And this is really his own personal spa zone. He jumps into the creek, a bit of fresh water, and then he rolls into the grass and basically decides it's time to find something of extreme odour to apply to his fur, so that when you get home you know he's been out there where the possums and the rabbits and everything else are. And he does this crazy thing of in and out of the water. Now you'll notice he keeps looking slightly to the left, because that is where those guys are, and he actually wants to get there rather than hang out with me, because it's more extreme fun chasing a football than it is putting up with me taking the camera trying to get some shots. Now I threw the stick in for his entertainment and he gets it. Now remember, there's no one else, so throwing the stick and holding the camera is quite a trick. And when he gets to shore, he just sits down and decides to munch a bit off it. And in doing so, this was sort of like a steak sandwich to some at Subway. He just nibbles away at it and pulls it off and drops it. The time of year is spring out there, and there's lots of flowering plants, and he likes to check out the rabbit population. There's quite a large number there, and he hunts through the grass looking for what's around, and then he poses and he says, this is my Kardashian look, and this is my intelligent look. Now you'll notice that he's got his eye scanning and his nose and his senses all tuned for any opportunity that he can find to introduce himself. And he's like that 24/7. Anywhere you go, you've got to go back and apologize later. He is man's best friend, woman's best friend, kid's best friend, and any game that's in play, he's there. Now, to prove my point about free range, here is this wolf cutting through the sand dunes, across the creek, up the ridge at full-on power, and he is in such control. I whistled once with my dog whistle and the response is instant, and he comes straight back to my heel. Yes! What a beautiful dog. Well, sometimes.